The Earth is flat.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm about to ask you.
No, but that's not. You're not. You're just telling me that. You're not giving me a good reason.
So
as
again,
to why
I'll give
I'm
you
wrong.
Here's your.
You know what I mean? Like,
here's this.
Like I've sailed in the ocean towards islands. Like I've sailed open ocean towards islands.
Open it up.
Yo, the question is right there. The answer's on there. You're asking about the horizon and why they dip over. They don't, because you can pull it back up. You can pull everything up with a high sense zoom lens. Our perspective is gonna do that. Just like if I took off down the street right now, what's gonna happen to me in my body? I'm gonna shrink and I'm gonna go into the horizon.
Because you're disappearing all
It's called perspective. No, there is no curve, bro.
In Nevada?
Yeah, how is there a curve in Nevada?
In Nevada, come on now.
In the fucking earth. There's the
Of
desert,
course,
man.
of course. And now look, everything goes around us. Everything goes around us. The moon and the sun, it comes from the east and sets in the west.
Not us.
Yeah, but how
live in the mountains.
Where's
you
the
can't
mountains?
see
Where?
China from here? With
Canada, it's the same stuff,
If
bro.
you were to set up the
guys see-
Hubble telescope here right now,
The
straight
Hubble
flat.
telescope. Why do you believe in outer space and trust NASA? You know NASA's been lying to you.
I know the Hubble is a real fucking telescope.
You believe he went on that? You believe he went on
I
the
have
moon?
actually.
Where? When?
With my own fucking telescope. Yeah.
Come on, man. Let's be real, dude.
No, seriously.
I'm gonna ask you a serious
Do
question.
you not believe in space?
No, space is fake. Hold on, wait. Let's not. You guys aren't even ready for that.
No.
Look, you not see my sign?
Drop that on me. I'm talking.
Listen,
I was willing to argue with you, but now I don't even
space is not real. Space is not real. Listen. So if Earth has an atmosphere pressure, and space is what? What is space?
What creates the atmosphere?
What is space? I'm asking, what is space?
What creates the atmosphere?
You keep asking me questions. I know. You never answered my question.
I got a question that's
What is space?
I got another question that's gonna spoil your
Outer
shit.
space?
Yeah, what is outer space?
Outside of our atmosphere.
Okay, so outside of our atmosphere is what? Is a what? What would that be? Like how do when do you how
Is our
high?
atmosphere square?
Hold on,
believe in
man.
gravity?
No such thing as gravity.
Gravity don't exist.
No.
You guys don't understand science.
Hold on,
What kind of force keeps me from fucking floating around?
That's what I'm about to get to. I'm about to get to that. Hold on. So back to what I was saying. Outer space is what is it called? Hold on. There has to be a separation, a barrier from like an axe can, vacuum. There we go, a vacuum. Outer space is supposed to be a vacuum. Thank you. Okay, so how can you thrust in a vacuum? How can you do any type of push off in a vacuum? What kind of can you do? You can't do any of that.
Well, no, because you have no friction.
Right.
You have no gravitational pull.
So rockets don't exist.
If you actuate a
and neither
force,
do
you just have
satellites
no friction.
because you
That's
can't do
all
anything in a vacuum.
I've seen satellites.
No, you haven't. You've seen stuff in the sky. Hold on.
We've seen flying in the sky.
Hold on. Let's go back. So Earth has an atmosphere pressure. So how high up to get to that vacuum? How high up to break through the vacuum? Because there must be a seal. There must be a seal. You understand? From a vacuum and an atmosphere pressure.
Not until no one's being outside of that seal.
No, it's a loss of pressure.
Yeah, because you can't leave Earth. You're right.
When you go up in a plane, your
can't leave Earth. We live on something like this. This is an enclosed system.
When you go up in a plane, your pressure reduces gradually. It does. It does.
Oh yeah, your air's popped, right?
Yeah, and that's as a result of gravity.
Yo, we here live.
Wait, have you guys ever seen a fire?
YouTube Vegas, we here.
Okay, wait,
we got some guys.
Have you guys ever seen a fire?
We here planting seeds. We're trying. Huh?
Okay, do you know between order and chaos, so you see a bonfire.
Okay.
And you see the flames, and you can scientists can understand what the flames do. It's like the burning oxygen burn. Like oxygen makes it burn, and between oxygen.
Let's talk about oxygen. What's the sun? What is the sun to you? What do you think the sun is? If you want to talk about,
the ball of hydrogen.
Okay, so how can that work in a vacuum? Think about that. How could that work in a vacuum?
I'm not here to say that
Answer
we
that.
understand.
How could that work in a vacuum?
That is the universe.
It can't.
I understand.
The sun is local. It's a light above our head. What they talk about the sun and the light being.
So is the sun square?
Can you?
No. Why are you talking about the sun being a square? No, does it look like a square? It's circle.
The Earth doesn't either.
You've seen the whole Earth?
What do you see?
I have.
I've been to
haven't.
Thailand. You've been to.
What do you see?
So from here to Asia is.
How do you explain?
Yes, come here. Let's take a look at my banner. Come take a look at my banner. I got a banner right here. Okay, so we have some.
What's your name?
My name is Aaron.
Aaron, Jeremy.
Jeremy, nice to meet you.
brother.
You said you're from Colorado?
We're from Canada.
Oh, Canada, that's right. I'm sorry, I got the wrong C. So look, the banner has some good proofs right here. Kind of take a look at this, man. Just take a look at this, man. See, we're seeing too far. We are seeing too far. The curvature is 8 inches per mile square. Like I told you, it's 24,900. The equator.
How come your graphs are round?
Because this is your Earth that you believe in. We're telling you it.
Oh, okay.
We're telling you why. What's wrong with it? 8 inches per mile square. So how are we seeing 60 miles? How are we seeing 102 miles when it dips? You know, right? How? Okay, so listen. The Bedford level experiment. He only went 6 miles. At 6 miles, it's 24 feet. He still saw the flag. You understand? It should have been 24 feet under the curve. You understand? You know what 24 feet is, right?
Yeah, but you also
okay. Listen to what I'm saying.
Do you know what a mirage is?
Of course I do.
Okay. Do you know what the heat of the Earth? Do you know the Earth?
Are you saying a mirage?
It's a desert guy.
This is the toughest one right here. He's gonna be the toughest one. You are. You're gonna be the toughest one.
You and I both know the Earth conducts heat, right? The Earth is. Regardless of whether or not it's round or flat,
no, it is flat. Because you want to know why? Because water can't stick. Water can't stick to the exterior of the ball.
Water has to be contained, correct?
Yes, water can't stick to the exterior of the ball. No, what is gravity? Because what about a helium balloon?
It's a centrifugal force.
What happens to a helium balloon? What happens to a helium balloon? What happens to a helium balloon?
When you have a mass,
what happens to a helium balloon?
At some point, the helium runs out.
So what happens to it when you let it go? Because everybody wants to say when you drop something, it goes down. Right, so why does the helium balloon go up?
Because helium is lighter than air.
Yes, sir. So anything lighter than the air goes up, and anything heavier than air goes down. Because what happens when you drop something in water?
We're so insignificant.
Buoyancy?
Gravity
doesn't exist in water.
We don't have a gravitational pull.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
so
but no, what I'm telling you
is the reason why.
So here's my other question. If there's no gravity, what about the bottom side of your flat Earth? Why isn't that water all falling off?
Just think about that. Just think about it. I know it sounds crazy.
So do you think everything to do with people and they can make anti-gravity chambers?
My next question.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. When you go up and come down,
they can do it on Earth.
We have an atmosphere.
But they can do it like NASA.
For sure. You don't. Whether or not they're.
Well, NASA can do whatever they want. They're brainwashing us. That's all they're doing, though.
Whether or not our planet is flat or round, we have an atmosphere.
You are in a chamber where there's no gravity and you can jump and you float.
We know that. I
don't know how they do that.
That is not the same.
But they're creating that.
Is that Chris Angel or like?
Yeah, right. They're creating that. Right. Listen to me.
That's a mirage.
How can water stick to the exterior of a ball? You're saying gravity. So how come we can't emulate that now? When you stick your knee out of a swimming pool, what happens to the water?
Round creates
it just comes
a
off.
pull. It creates a gravitational pull.
According to gravity.
Because of the rotation.
But gravity is keeping this Earth all around.
That atmosphere.
All this water right here. Look.
If you have
all this water
planet,
is connected.
You won't have an atmosphere.
All this water is connected.
What's underneath it?
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? You won't have a core.
How do you get over the edge?
Who says that? Can you fall off? Can you fall off the edge? Can you fall off the edge of a lake?
Where is the edge?
Yes. Well, what do you mean? Where's the edge?
Let's bring it back to let's bring it back to discovery.
Right. You can't fall off the edge of the lake. Exactly. So you can't follow the end of this Earth. You can't fall off this Earth.
And they were heading like this.
So you what's all the water in?
One at a time.
How is the Earth being flat? How is that an argument to the Earth being flat?
Because water lays level when stagnant.
So what about when you go to the end of the Earth? You fall off the end.
But there is no end.
There is no end.
This Earth is infinite, and they sealed it off. Look up the Arctic.
No, it's not infinite. Because can I have one of these?
Is that a Pangea picture?
No, this is from the north, dude. This is from the top.
That's right. That's right.
But they've actually run boats across the Atlantic.
Put your phone up.
They've run boats. Where's Vancouver Island here? Sorry, boys. We're from Kelowna here. That's Vancouver Island right there. They've actually run. This is the Pacific Ocean.
No, that's Japan.
Oh, that's Japan?
This is America. We're here. America's right there.
Vancouver Island's right there.
Right there?
Yeah, that's Alaska. That green, that's Canada.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Vancouver Island's like
But they've run boats, dude. Like they've run boats west, well, like a Pacific West, and they've run into land.
Came out to the other side,
but it's circumnavigating. It's circumnavigating.
No, in a straight line.
How do you circumnavigate on a circle?
Right here.
You gotta circumnavigate on a circle.
Right here.
Like, where do you
circumnavigate without a circle?
Vancouver and you
right
go
here.
west.
I'm showing you circumnavigates right here.
So you telling me you circumnavigate under the Earth?
Look, you go this way.
It's
right here.
Yeah, you go under, dude. You go under.
Okay, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. I got a question for you.
Here, take this.
No, I don't want to.
Look, my man refuses to take it.
Here's my question.
What's up, man? What's up?
No, you're Aaron.
Would you agree we have an atmosphere?
Say again?
Would you agree we have an atmosphere?
Yes, an atmosphere pressure. Yes, that's what we live in. That's why everything that drops.
So what creates that atmosphere?
What do you mean? What creates it?
How is the atmosphere just there?
It is what it is. Yeah, sure.
Creator created.
Right.
Okay, but like what?
So do you think all the other planets are flat too?
No, why do you believe in outer space? My question.
Have you seen space?
Yeah, why do you believe in outer space?
I have a telescope at home.
But what you're seeing is the same stuff.
Yeah, what's up
Lights,
there?
That's lights and stars.
Just like when you have a disco ball. The disco ball, the lights go around.
Yeah, but the
That's
thing
like
is,
someone like turning on the fucking light up there? What do you mean?
Are they
Hey.
Jesus just
Hey.
flipped on the switch.
Hey, okay.
look at this. Are you guys giving
It's
do you guys
loud.
No,
man.
but
Super
I'm not
loud.
done my question. This is a scientific question because I took
Okay, but
physics.
listen. All we talk about is this right here. You're asking
Right.
way too much. See, we don't
What do you
deal
mean
with that.
asking way too
You're
much?
asking
There's
what
no
the
such thing as
pressure and
asking
yeah, dude.
No, but
does water
I'm
curve?
getting there.
Have you seen this right here? Have you
I've
seen
sailed
this?
into open ocean and I've hit islands.
Have you seen that right there?
Jer,
Have you?
if you leave
No.
Vancouver
Water does not curve.
heading towards
Yes, NASA
I
lies.
don't know what's what here.
It's so minuscule
Wake
you
up.
can't even see
Time to
it.
wake up,
Okay,
miss.
Canada's right here, this red shit. Give me a light.
Okay, so the atmosphere, okay, right?
This red polygon.
This water curve?
What creates that
Have you seen Earth
atmosphere?
Who knows, man? Do you know?
Do
This
you
red is
measure the ocean?
you
Like do you
Look,
go out in the
look,
ocean?
yeah, we did it. It's right here.
Okay, so you take
Look.
the tidal volume, you take the average, you take, and it turns out
8
flat.
inches per mile squared.
It's right there.
You're seeing too far. That's
Okay,
it.
so
right there.
how do I sail out into
Too
open
much.
ocean and then all of a sudden start seeing an island?
Because you're circumnavigating.
No, because I go
You're
out there.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Binoculars,
We're not going
man.
this way though.
Okay,
That's a
hold my
fucking
phone, hold my phone, hold my phone.
2
So I can
days,
show them.
3-day flight.
So I can show them circumnavigating.
If you leave Canada,
I'm gonna show you.
Are you saying that somebody went this way and then around and then back?
No, it take days.
No, it
Dude, that
doesn't.
would take
These are two different
months.
projections.
It's
You guys-
circumnavigating.
I have a degree in geography, so I understand Earth.
That's the Earth.
No.
That's your
these are
standard
so
Earth.
projections are how the Earth is
projections are
projected
different.
on a flat surface. So this is all flat, obviously, because it's flat.
Yeah, on a paper.
So because it's
Yeah,
flat,
because
which
the earth is flat.
well, no, it's not because it's paper. So
Well, y'all still never haven't given us any proof.
okay, no,
Give me a proof of your
Yeah.
fall.
We're still waiting for two
I've
proofs.
been trying.
I'm coming.
I'm like on my
I'm listening.
fucking
What's up, man?
point.
a projection is how you portray something onto
It's
something
not gonna
flat.
matter because
So there's several types of
I'm gonna show it to
projections.
you and you can be like,
So
no,
there's
that's not it.
so there's certain projections which make Africa look small.
it's not.
And there's certain
I
projections
understand
which make
that, of
Africa look
course.
big, right?
Okay, I understand that.
Look, so
But this never changes. This never changes right here.
Have you?
Yeah.
that doesn't matter.
This
thing that
doesn't
you
change. 24,902 miles doesn't change.
That's
8
the
inches
distance
per
around
mile.
the
Well, no,
Earth.
because
Yes.
that's because that's actually been measured. So that doesn't
Yeah,
change. So that's
distance around
scientific.
the
Who
Earth.
cares about the geography of the
projection matters.
The projection matters because the thing is that the projection of reality is actually the thing is this is actually closer to reality.
reason that we accumulate
Oh, way
in a
closer.
mass that we do
this
is
because this is
of
on
the
a
centrifugal force.
global
I've
sense.
measured it
This
physically
makes sense.
in
This doesn't
science
make sense
class.
because this
I've
projection is
measured
not
that.
realistic.
Realistically, that's actually going like you're flying
This
uphill and around.
this projection is something that in like grade 5 or 6 you'd put on a blackboard.
So when you
Because
take,
this goes to like this, whereas this goes like that. And this doesn't make sense put on a blackboard. This makes sense on a blackboard because it's like this.
We need some markers.
centrifugal force.
That's okay. Hold on. I just want to. My question is this.
That is forcing.
So the horizon never ceases to change at sea level, at 29,000 or at 20 miles high. So if there was a ball, the higher up you went, you would eventually see the curve. So I don't understand that.
No, because you do though. Because
No, you
this,
don't.
Who made this?
because sea level,
Why
because
do you
sea
keep
level,
asking who made it?
sea level isn't like a
Why are you asking who
triangle.
made science? Who made the NASA?
Why?
Yeah, that's fucked up. We can agree that's fucked up. And if you go to
Yeah, he's
yeah, that's bullshit.
across the world.
If you can question NASA, we can question this, right?
No.
This is a piece of paper, whereas NASA's like billions of dollars.
Yeah,
Where it's
yeah,
like
But that's what we're trying to tell you. They're lying to us. They're lying to us.
With a couple dudes and some fucking sheet.
No, but look, have you been in the airplane?
Oh yeah,
Hundreds.
Right, me too. And the horizon rises with you. Once you're on the ground, it's level, and you go up.
And
It just
it goes like this. You see it.
no. And if you do see that, it's because of the window. The window's gonna give you perspective
What
like that. The window that you look out, it's gonna give you a fisheye lens. Trust me, man.
No, dude. The windows are just glass. Or like plastic.
Okay, but there's no curvature. There's still no curvature. There's still no proof. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen. There's still no proof that there's a curve, and there's still no proof that the Earth spins.
Like the Earth curve, or
right.
What do you mean? There's no proof of the
curvature of the Earth, and there's still no proof that the Earth spins. Still no proof.
I think
Still no proof. No.
there is proof.
No, there isn't.
Isn't there proof that the Earth spins?
Yes.
You'd say
I don't know it, but
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna get my book. Hold on. This guy's man, this dude in his motorcycle is loud. All right, look. So look. What's up? Look. So this is your NASA. Look.
The sun's rotating.
Look.
What do you go?
Look. Hold on, Ronnie. Let me see this.
The sun's rotating around us.
The sun. Yeah, it is. The sun is the moon.
Do you agree?
Look.
Do you think the sun rotates around us?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
The sun round?
Yes, it's round.
Look.
Boys,
You see it doing circuits in the sky.
Just as the moon does. Look at this.
In the sky like this.
Which one's real?
Which
one's real?
Which cartoon do you think you're living on?
Yeah, which one do you believe is Earth?
I feel like those are all different views from space.
Flip the page.
That's
Flip
how
it
you
one
get
for me.
sunlight.
Flip it one.
I can show you. Okay.
This way?
Why would
Yeah.
it spin around something?
Which
that
other one do you
doesn't
believe?
shape as it?
From here?
Yeah, which one?
Those are those look like different views from space. I don't know.
They're all different is what I'm saying.
Come on, NASA, can you make it
This is
run?
all CGI imagery.
It's because it's from different places, dude.
Look at this, guys.
It's all CGI fake imagery.
10 seconds left.
No, I'm done.
It's because
It's
it's from
all
different
CGI
places.
imagery.
They're all fake.
Bro, you
Turn the
guys
page.
look
Turn
at
the
sky,
page.
bro.
No, dude.
Why?
Turn the page.
Are you guys from?
No, rewind.
Where are you guys from?
What do you mean, what
What do
is?
you mean, where are we from? We're from
I said
here.
those
We
are
got
from
brainwashed
different-
just like
those are
you did. We
images
were
from different
brainwashed and we
places,
broke out of it.
probably.
Yeah, they're from
I'm just
different
curious.
locations
Why are you
around
guys-
the
why are
earth.
you
They're all
guys here
fake.
at this time?
They're all fake.
Why are they fake?
He
Why?
tells you. He
That
tells
is all Earth.
you.
Let's
Do something. Here's something for you guys.
What does that say? What does that say? It's Photoshop.
Oh, so I'm supposed to believe this fucking loser.
What does that say? Who is he? Who is
That's
he?
your NASA
He's a
science.
meme. He's
That's
a
not our
meme.
brother. We're not.
Data visualizer.
I don't know.
He's a meme. No, that's your guy who created the ball. You understand? That's a lie.
That's
Show
a
me-
Colin Kaepernick?
Show me an
Fucking football
image.
player, bro.
Show me an image that shows a fucking flat Earth from space.
Yeah, right.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Right?
It's not, space isn't real, but I'll show you what it
Show me
looks
an
like.
image of flat Earth.
I'll show you. It's right here.
Satellite image. Right here.
Do you think we're the
No
only
satellites. Satellites are
anywhere?
fake. Yes.
It does.
Yeah, we don't move.
We're out
The
of
Earth
here. Let's
doesn't
go.
move.
We don't move.
go.
She said we're out of here.
Look,
We're at a standstill.
Look.
You're never going to agree with us. We're never going to agree with you.
Right there.
The sun is right there, and look how big the horizon is compared to the sun.
Do you see the? I can see a curvature
Wow.
in that
Okay,
picture.
turn the page.
I literally
page
can
one.
see a curvature in that page.
How?
We made these.
Me, I made this,
Yeah,
man.
I know. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's all flat. No matter how where you are. Look.
You guys, perspective. Rodney. Also, one of my favorite names. You guys are Pistons fan? Probably not. No, you watch ball?
No, man,
We don't care about sports.
we don't care about sports.
All right. Well,
Look, this is a
I
fact
want
right
to take
here.
you guys' time.
Here's a
You guys
fact
are
right
awesome.
here.
I respect you guys are
Here's
here.
a fact right here.
You guys are here.
Read that.
Perspective. Lord, just read that real quick.
They do not factor in the curve. Your 8 inches per mile squared, that's not factor in at all. When you lay down.
Mile squared. You know what a mile squared is,
then-
right?
Of course I do, man.
What about engineers that are dealing with like what?
I'm an engineer
getting to
major. I'm majoring
you're
in.
not.
How you gonna tell me no, I'm not?
Let's see your degree, bro. You're not.
Where's your degree? You said you had.
I'm a teacher. I'm a fucking teacher, dude.
Yeah, and so you're
And I'm not
programmed to
teaching
believe this.
fucking bullshit
I know,
science.
but you don't
I
even
like
know
you
your
guys.
Earth. You didn't even
science.
No, dude, I
know.
like you. I like you guys.
Listen, you didn't even know how fast it was spinning or how big it was in your
Because
teacher.
I'm not a scientist. I'm an English teacher. But the thing is, I like you guys.
We like you
I
too.
respect you.
But do you have the info? You have the info, right?
Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll see again. We'll
You
see
got the
again.
information, right?
Yeah, you guys.
Okay,
you
please
guys
check
take
it out.
easy.
Please check it out,
All
man.
right, take it easy, boys.
We're just planting seeds.
Boys lost me.
We're planting
the boys
seeds.
are good.
We're planting seeds, and we planted a big one in you. That's all. That's all we're doing.
You guys, you know, fair enough. I don't got a lot to say, but
I know, it's
I like
okay.
You guys.
Thank you,
Aaron,
man.
Ronnie.
Stay blessed, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
stay blessed.
Check out the YouTube channel because you're gonna be on it. A.Reason to Stay Flat. Y'all gonna be on it.
Fuck, you got me, man.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. No problem, man. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Yes, sir. We out here. We out here. Got our banner up. We were down there in the courtyard and they seen our sign. So we going back to work.
Every single day we're being led astray and lied to. I don't think there's anyone that hates it more than I do. Trapped inside the system and I'm caught up in the struggle. One day I hope to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like I'm alone and no one knows the things I know. There's nobody to talk to and there's nowhere I can go. Trapped inside the system and I'm caught up in the struggle. One day I hope to see the light at the end of the tunnel.